Okay, so why don't you just go through the remote and tell me kind of what you see on there and what you think everything does?
I'm not sure exactly what this does up top. Um, this is obviously the back button, voice search, the home button, a search button, closed captioning button, pause and play, and volume, I'm guessing.
So I'm going to tell you about what is going on up there on the top, and then you can just give me your input. So yeah, that would be kind of an LCD type of light, and it would react to your finger as you use the glass top surface there to scroll or to press it.
Oh, okay.
But already, since it wasn't black, you were already interested in it because it did something, and that was kind of the point, that it would light up while you were holding it or while your thumb went around it, and it would give you that indication that this does something. Whereas the other remote has no indication that the top part does anything.
Right.
The other thing it's going to do, and you can tell me if you think this would be a good feature, is that it's going to have an automatic, find the remote, and that will light up when you say find the remote, since it's black.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you lose it a lot in the dark when it's black.
Yeah, I like that.
The other thing, it was pretty obvious where the top is. Which part to point towards the TV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the words are here and all the symbols face up, so.
And then, I'm telling you all the things about it, but then one of the ideas was to have the texture at the bottom, so that if it's dark and you're trying to figure out which end to point towards the TV, it's the textural part is the part you hold, and the other part goes, because have you ever pointed it at the TV the wrong way when it was dark and you're watching a movie?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so that was supposed to help you to not have that happen anymore. So, how would you search for entertainment? How if you just like we just turned on the TV onto the home screen, what would you do first to search for something?
I would either just use the voice control button, or I would do the search and then the voice control.
Okay. And then once you got in and you found your movie, how would you select it?
Right here, the top.
On the top. Okay. And then how would you turn on closed captioning?
CC.
And how would you play your movie?
Play button.
Turn up the volume.
Volume button.
Pause the movie.
Play button. Pause play button.
How would you fast forward and rewind?
Up here.
Okay. And what do you think about some of the functions that we added, or some of the things that are not on? Because here's the other remote as it is, to kind of compare.
I like the light up, and I like that it has the texture on it, because this one is like really, really slippery and it can break too. So I feel like if something's like that fragile and made of glass, like it should really have some good grip on it. So I really do like the texture, and I do like that it lights up, because this thing is so small that sometimes it's really hard to find.
Yeah, you could even, if you lost it in the cracks of the couch or something, you could turn off all the lights and say find me, and it would light up.
That's cool.
Do you like, there's a couple buttons we made right away you can find now easier, and it was the search button is right there on it, and the closed captioning. How do you feel about those?
I like that because you use the closed captioning a lot, and I really hate watching movies with the closed captioning, because then I'm focusing more on the words than like the acting and stuff. So I think it's easy to just click on that button and use it. And sometimes you have to go all the way back to the home screen to the settings to turn it off.
Okay, great. Is there anything else that you think about when you use the remote that you'd wish it done more?
No, I really like it. The only thing that I was talking about before we did this video is I thought it'd be cool if it had like a flashlight on the top part right here. just because most of the time we watch movies or TV at nighttime and you're like looking for something and then you have to get up to hit the light on. I just thought of it as like a cool function.
So more like a helpful life function than actually a function for the remote.
I mean, just to like if you're in the dark watching movies and you know you drop something and you need a light, you know, you don't want to.
That's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
a
an
great
iPhone.
idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's really cool. Great, thank you.